Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little bit of a mail call. Something I got in the mail from a good G.I. Joe buddy, Rick Bradshaw. Now, Rick sent me this figure here, but before I get on with it, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little background. Now, in 1968, legendary actor John Wayne directed and starred in The Green Berets, playing Colonel Mike Kelly. So what I got from Rick is this guy right here. I got the Sideshow Collectibles John Wayne Green Beret figure. Let's get started. Like I mentioned before, I got this figure from Rick Bradshaw, and he sent this figure to me, and I really appreciate him being willing to get this to me. I know I had mentioned before that I did not actually own a John Wayne action figure, and he said, hey, let's fix that. So we were able to work something out, and he sent this along to me, and I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Rick. I really appreciate it, buddy. Now, let me give you a little bit of background on this guy here. This is the John Wayne Sideshow Collectibles Green Beret action figure that was issued in 2007. Now, again, this figure actually contains on it the U.S. Army Special Forces crest on it, and you can see it. Now, this figure is fantastic. The minute I opened him up, I was like, wow, he is great. And to me, since I don't own any John Wayne action figures, I do have a John Wayne doll that's kind of a big 18-inch, 16-inch doll, those old movie star dolls that I have of John Wayne as a cavalry officer, and I have that, but this is my very first John Wayne action figure, and he is by far one of my most favorite actors. I love watching John Wayne movies. Now, let's go ahead and take a better look at this figure here, and I'm going to describe what he has. Again, he's wearing the U.S. Army uniform, and you can see it right there. I'll move him a little closer, and he is wearing the U.S. Army uniform right here, U.S. Army, the green uniform. He's got the green beret with the crest there, the badge on it now, and he's got an M16, right, with sling and magazine right here. Now, he does have a detailed H harness right here. You can see the H harness along with a waist belt, right, with pouches, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. He does also have a first aid kit with him, and when they issued this figure, they only made 3,000. So let's go ahead and take a better look at this guy right here, the John Wayne Green Beret by Sideshow Collectibles. Okay, we were going to go ahead and start off by looking at this figure here. The first thing is the stand, right? Here it is, right? It's got a signature on here, John Wayne. Let me take this piece off. There. And we get to see that right here. It's got the basic information here on it. This is just a basic Sideshow Collectibles stand. Here it is right here. This snaps into here. There's the stand, right? Now, I took off one of the pouches that's on this figure here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the detail on this. Just take a look at that, guys. Very nice. Again, this is where it clips onto the belt right here, but this is the clip right here on this pouch. Now, I'm going to look at the Green Beret next. The Green Beret is this right here, right? This is the Green Beret. Pretty cool, right? There's the crest right there. If we can get it right there, here it is. Beautiful. It is beautiful. Really, really like this. It's a hard plastic, but it is fantastic right there. Let's take a look at the M16, right? It has the strap, right? It has the magazine right there. We get to see the magazine with the rounds inside there, right? The magazine slips in here. Very cool strap, right? It's adjustable. And just take a look at this great M16, right? Here it is right here. This is the M16. Here's the handle, right? There it is. I really, really think this is cool, right? This is the M16. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start taking a look at the action figure. First thing I'm going to take a look at is his boots, right? Just take a look at these super cool boots, right? You go here, right? Here are the boots. Here's the bottom. And here are the boots. Very nice. Very nice. Here are his trousers right here, right? You can see the little pleats right there. Here's the back of the trousers, right? Kind of fit, designed to fit over, like if he's got them tucked in. His boots, right? Here's his jacket right here, all the pouches, all the pockets that he has for the jackets. U.S. Army. Here's that H harness with that belt right here, and all the little pouches that are on him right here. Is another pouch over here. This one here, I can probably clip right there. He's got the first aid kit, right? He's got two canteens right here, right? They don't actually remove, but they're here. They're harnessed in the back. There's that harness right there, U.S. Army. He's got his little trim right here for this. And then, right, then we get to take a look at that beautiful jacket. Then we have this right here, which is the patch right here that is the 1st Special Forces Command Airborne patch right here. Right here. Just take a look at that great detail on that, guys. Right? You can kind of see inside there. Right? 1st Special Forces Command. And to be added to it, he has the infantry branch insignia, which it looks like right here, which are the 2 crossed rifles here, and then he's got another one right here added to his lapels here. He's got some more insignia right there, and he's got like a little shirt underneath. It's like a tunic underneath there. You can see grayish looking, unless it's a darkish green look, but here he's got a watch, right? He's got what looks like a little metal bracelet right here, a little band. I don't know if it comes with it or that's just the way he is. Here is his hand, right? Got some wear on it. Here's his other hand right here. They're pretty soft. I mean, not too soft, but you're able to move them around. I really think this watch is cool, right? Then let's take a look at his face sculpt right there. What do you think? Does it look like him? I think it does a little bit. I mean, 2007, guys. Just think about it, right? There's probably some other G.I. Joe, or not even 1/6 scale John Wayne figures that probably have a little more detail on them, but for the time period, 1/6 scale, Sideshow Collectibles, I think they did a super job on the sculpt for this guy. Stacy may not think so, but I like it. I really like it. So, let's take a look at his articulation, right? His neck. He's got a little bit of a movement this way, right? Up, down, side to side, all the way around, right? Right. Then he's got his arms up, down, they bend, right? The wrists go here to there, and they're able to move this way, right? A little bit this way. You can see the joint there, right? The same thing with this right here, up here over his shoulder a little bit. He's able to come this way a little bit and this way a lot, right? There he goes. He's able to do that. Then his waist, right? Down, up, right? And his legs. Let's do the legs here. Cross, bend, right, side to side, right there. And there he is, right? There he is. Sideshow Collectibles John Wayne action figure. Here he is right here for everybody to check him out. Here is the figure all decked out and posed and ready for action. Let me know what you guys think. I think he's super cool, and I'm really happy to have him in my collection. I think he's just going to fit in pretty dandy like. There he is. The John Wayne Sideshow Collectibles Green Beret action figure from 2007. And as usual, you guys know how I like to compare action figures with each other. Here is, again, the John Wayne Sideshow Collectibles action figure. And here is my vintage G.I. Joe Green Beret figure that is in process right now. He's not complete, but I still need the badge and a couple other things. But just for comparisons, so that we can kind of get an idea of how these figures look next to each other. Here they are right here. If I were to pick this Joe up a little bit, because this is on a higher base by maybe a quarter of an inch maybe, but you can see how they scale next to each other. But this is, for comparisons, vintage G.I. Joe Green Beret compared to the Sideshow Collectibles John Wayne. Of course, this is going to have much more detail. It's a more modern figure as compared to what G.I. Joe was doing back in the day, back in the late 1960s, right? So there we have it for comparisons. That's all I have for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick look at my new, not really new, but my new addition to my collection, my 1/6 scale Sideshow Collectibles John Wayne Green Beret. Again, thank you so much to Rick Bradshaw for getting this figure to me nice and safely, and for just the opportunity to own a John Wayne action figure. Let me know what you think. Do you have this figure? Do you have any other John Wayne action figures? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already done so, please give me a thumbs up on this figure. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up, right? It really helps the channel. It also helps the channel if you comment, right? And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I can't tell you how much it helps the channel grow and to get it out there to more G.I. Joe and to more 12-inch 1/6 scale collectors, so that we can get the word out and become a bigger community. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for subscribing, liking, sharing my channel. It really means a lot. It really does. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.